What's up guys, Ryan here from Mud Gunner, and today we're talking about a topic that I feel like is not mentioned enough, and myself included. I don't really talk about it that much because I don't think about it, but yesterday I had to buy some ammo, and it kind of made me think about this. But we're going to talk about kind of the costs of shooting, specifically more ammo wise, because chances are if you already have the gun, you maybe already have mags and other stuff, but I mean I could briefly talk about that. But yeah, we're going to be talking about ammo and how much does it cost to shoot consistently, because to be honest, if you shoot once a year, I really don't think that's enough. Shooting is a perishable skill. Now, I'm not saying that you could not shoot if you just don't, if you go a year without shooting. That's not what I'm saying. But I notice, especially like I've been shooting so much rifles recently, I notice my handgun skills seem a little less. So I'm not saying I'm a terrible shot, but I need to shoot more handguns. So that's what we're talking about, just the cost of ammo. And basically what I have here, and I know I have a lot of guns, so I have this box of ammo right here. Now, this is about $500 worth of ammo, and what I'm doing is I'm taking some people out shooting tomorrow, and this ammo has to last like 4 people. So $500, it sounds like a lot of money. It is a lot of money, but I don't feel like it goes a long way when it comes to shooting. Now, I do work in a gun store, so I get discounts on ammo. We buy secondhand ammo, so most of my ammo, I don't buy brand new. I buy secondhand when it comes in. It's not like every day we're buying cases of 5.56 for $2 or $3 a box. There was a point in time where we were buying 5.56 for about $3 a box, but that's because we were selling it new for like $6 a box. That is pre-COVID prices. I miss those days, but yeah, we used to sell 500 round packs of 9mm for like 70 bucks. And I know some of you guys that are older than me, like I know guys like prior to the 2000s, you guys were buying it way cheaper. I understand that. But just for me, the fact that it was pre-COVID, we were selling 500 rounds of 9mm for like 70 bucks. And right now you can't touch that. It's kind of sad. It hurts my feelings. But yeah, this is $500 worth of ammo. I was given $500 to get ammo for the shooting trip. And I am taking about 4 guys out shooting, mostly beginners. I would say one of them is my buddy, and he is familiar with firearms, but he doesn't shoot as much. So I would consider him a beginner, but he knows how to shoot. So yeah, he gave me 500 bucks to get some ammo for this range day, and that's what made me think about it. So what we have in here is we have 5.56, we have 9mm, we do have 500 mag because he asked if I could bring out my 500 mag revolver. This is a Smith & Wesson 500. We have some 300 Blackout subsonic. Now subsonic gets expensive, but I'm bringing out my Honey Badger and my Rattler. We have subsonic 9mm because I'm bringing out my MP5 with the suppressor and my Silencer Co Maxim 9. I'll probably also bring another suppressed 9mm handgun. And then we have, I think that was it. I'm going to bring out 308 and 12 gauge too. That was not part of this, but I figured 12 gauge is always fun to shoot. So I'm going to bring out my 870. I'm going to bring out my Serbu Super Shorty. And then I might bring out a semi-auto shotgun too. But yeah, shooting, it's expensive, unfortunately. Like this is 500 bucks for 4 guys. And I mean, it's one shooting trip. That's crazy, right? Now, if you're all chipping in, you know, it's like $125 a person, but for one shooting trip, couple hours, that's still, you know, that's a lot of money per hour. So it's not the most expensive hobby, but it's up there in the, in my mind, it's one of the more expensive hobbies. So yeah, when you get into guns, get into shooting, consistent shooting, just think about that. I kind of wrote down like, if you wanted to be conservative with ammo, make it last, and you want to shoot consistently, because I think if you can, I would recommend shooting at least once a month, if not, my minimum ideally would be twice a month, because there are months where I can't shoot every single week, but yeah, in the next couple weeks I'm going to be shooting a lot. I shot yesterday, I'm shooting tomorrow, I'm shooting twice next week, so yeah, it adds up. But I'm not shooting this much ammo in one range day, so don't think that. Like that's why in a lot of my videos, if I talk about a gun, you might only see me shoot 100 or 200 rounds, because since I shoot every week, I can't afford to put 1,000 rounds through a gun every single week. I'm not getting ammo sponsors from like big people. My work has sponsored me with ammo, but I have to make that ammo last. So yeah, I'm not shooting thousands of rounds a week. I would love to, but I just can't yet. But we will get to a point where hopefully I can. So I was thinking, I'll talk about the prices at our store. We're not selling guns on here, YouTube. I'm just talking ammo prices. But so 5.56, we sell it at our store for about $13 a box. Is it the greatest? No, but yeah, we don't make that much money on ammo, guys. So 5.56, about $13 a box for 20. 9mm, about $15 a box for 50. So chances are, if you are newer to guns, you probably have a 9mm handgun or you have a 5.56 rifle. So if you were trying to do it cost effective, I broke it down into 2. If you wanted to spend, you know, about just over 100 bucks, $125, I was thinking if you did like 5 boxes of 5.56 and 4 boxes of 9mm, that's 300 rounds between the 2. I think you could have a really great range day with 300 rounds. That's a lot of ammo in my opinion. Now, if you were trying to shoot every single week, like if it broke down to, would you rather shoot 300 rounds twice a month, or 200 rounds or 100 rounds once a week? Like, I would rather do the once a week shooting because I feel like you'll just get better over time, but it just depends on how you shoot. Because the other thing is, I'm not just loading up a 30 round mag with all the ammo and just dumping it. What I try to do is more like shooting with a purpose. So we'll set up range drills, we'll set up like reloads. So maybe people complain about the one reload one, I get it, but I try to do a bunch of stuff, and that's how you make your ammo last. So you might load up one full mag and have one empty mag. So you'd have 30 rounds, maybe put one round in here, chamber it in your gun, and this is assuming you could do it at your range, but you fire the round from this, the mag goes empty, you drop it and load the 30 round in there, and you shoot again, and then you take that mag out, holster it or stow it, and then put the empty mag back in there. So that would be a one reload one, and you could get a lot of reps of reloading with just a 30 round mag and an empty mag. So that's one way you could do it. Other ways are if you're trying to do moving and shooting, like I like moving and shooting. So I'll show you this. This is a short, but this is from yesterday, where we shot at different positions on different cones, but it was basically one round per target. You had no redos, and this took about 12 rounds. With the same two misses. So that's another way you can do it, where you're getting some movement in, getting some transitions in, and then you'll make your ammo go a little bit further rather than just sitting there standing still, shooting at a paper target or a steel target and just trying to hit it 30 times in a row. Chances are, once you hit it once, you can hit it 30 times in a row. So that's why we incorporate moving. That's why we incorporate different targets. After like 2 or 3 rounds of that, so 2 or 3 rounds of shooting 12 rounds, which that's a box and a half of ammo. After those 3 rounds, we'll switch it up. We'll move the targets around, we'll move the cones around. Maybe we'll incorporate, mandatory reloads. And you're not topping off your mag in between each round. You are just running the mag till it's dry and then reloading from either your belt or your chest rig, whatever. So I feel like that's a way you can get more use out of your ammo and more practical shooting that I think will build skills. Because not saying you can't build skills just standing there shooting at nothing, or shooting stationary. The joke here in Arizona is shooting at trash. I don't do that, but yeah, I do think you can get some really practical shooting with not a lot of ammo. So a way to do it for about $70 based off of the pricing at our store. If you did 3 boxes of 5.56 at $13 a box, it's $39. That would fill up 2 mags. Now you don't have to fill up the full 2 mags. Another way I like to do it is maybe 1 box of ammo per mag. I get that it's not full, but you can space out more rags, do more reloads that way if you want. But if you did 60 rounds of 5.56 and 2 boxes of 9mm, at $30 for the 2 boxes, that's 100 rounds. So that's $70. If you can do that twice a month and get some like good drills, and there's a lot of places for drills. I've really liked T-Rex Arms drills. Like, he hasn't posted as much recently. Maybe he has. I haven't watched as much recently, but during COVID, they were doing low round count drills. Prior to that, they've done a lot of drills. They have their targets on their website that you can print off, and they have a lot of great drills. So look at T-Rex Arms. I like Lucas. I like his content. I know some people complain about his personality, but I think he's really doing something great for the civilian. I'm not law enforcement, I'm not military, I'm a civilian, so I do like what he puts out. It's all free content for us, and I appreciate that. So I would look at him. Another person that I really liked, he doesn't post as much anymore, but Instructor Zero, I love his channel. All his videos are really short. I would love to see more of it, but I really liked how all the drills are just, it makes you think, it makes you move, it's very physical. I like that stuff. So I would look at Instructor Zero. Those are the 2 off the top of my head, but there's a lot of great instructors out there too. I haven't looked up new stuff in a minute. So yeah, just look up. There's probably a lot of great new stuff, but again, you can do a lot with just a little bit of ammo. So again, if you buy 3 boxes of 5.56 and 2 boxes of 9, it's about $70. If you could do that twice a month, great. If you can do that 4 times a month, that's even better. So I think that's how you can do it to make your ammo go a long way. And then it comes down to, how many guns you need, how many mags and all that. I know I have a lot of guns, guys. I'm not saying that I don't, but if you're just getting started, just start with, you know, one rifle, one handgun. I see this really often at the store that I work at, where someone will buy a handgun or a rifle, and then next week they'll buy a different one and sell it, and then so on and so forth. You don't have to stay on top, like keeping up with the Joneses. You don't have to do that. You could just work with what you got. My first handgun was a Glock. My first rifle was a Daniel Defense AR. I still have those, and I think those things will basically last a lifetime. Now, I'm to the point where I'm not shooting them out because I have other guns, but my Shadow Systems, that's my main gun right now. That has about 11,000 rounds on the handgun with no parts changed, and it still works really good. So I have that. My highest rifle, like round count, it's got to be in like the 3,000 or 4,000s. I don't think I have any rifles with more than 4,000 rounds. So that's not a lot, but I buy rifles kind of often. So yeah, sorry that I don't have one with like 30,000 rounds on it. I'd love to, but my suppressors are getting high round counts because I use the suppressors a lot, and I've definitely noticed issues with suppressors. I haven't had to replace any yet or send any back to the factory, but the more you use something, the more you figure out what issues you're going to have with it. So that's another good thing. You learn malfunctions, you learn what the gun likes and doesn't like, how often you need to clean it. I'm to the point where, because I've been so busy doing YouTube videos and shooting often, like I used to clean my guns after every range day, but that's because I was shooting once every 3 or 4 months. Now that I shoot every week, I don't come home and just clean my guns. I would love to. I come home and edit the YouTube videos for you guys. So I'm getting to the point where I have a lot of guns that are like extremely dirty. Now I always keep some super clean just in case the end of the world pops off. But yeah, a lot of my guns are super dirty, and I think it's good to at least figure out, you know, what's going on with them. But you want to keep it at least oiled and maintained, because the more you neglect it, the more issues you're going to have with it, and you don't want to damage it in the long run. Sorry, I'm kind of going on a tangent, but yeah, ammo-wise, I mean, I think that's the base of it. If you can spend 70 bucks twice a month, I think that would get you some good training. And then obviously the range fees, here in Arizona, it's like 15 bucks to shoot handguns at a range, or 20 bucks to shoot rifles, and that's if you bring your own. I like indoor ranges, but obviously it's a lot tougher to do drills or movement. I get that, guys. But what you can normally do here in Arizona, there's a lot of pistol matches that happen every single week, and it's like 15, 20 bucks to sign up for a pistol match that gives you 5 stages. Now it might be like 4 boxes of 9, but it's all pistol. And then maybe next week you do a rifle match somewhere, and the same thing. So you can look into the local ranges. A lot of ranges have matches because, you know, it keeps people coming to the range. So I like doing those. I haven't done one recently, but I really like doing the matches. As far as mags goes, honestly, I have yet to really end a magazine. I am on the same, like, well, now I have a bunch of AR mags, but I mean, I've been using these Lancer mags for years. These have had to have thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds put through them between a variety of different guns, no issues. I have this bag of all my pistol mags. Now, I mainly run Magpul P mags for my Glock mags. All my self-defense mags are Glock mags, but these Magpul P mags, these have gone through 2 tactical games. My Lancer mags have gone through 2 tactical games. I don't have issues with these. And when my mag runs dry, I drop it on the Arizona hard ground. Like, I'm not just gently taking it out. So these things have been dropped hundreds of times each, and I've never had any issues. Now, I'm not saying I haven't had, like, you know, a malfunction that I had to clear, right? Like an ammo-related malfunction. Most of the time it's ammo-related, or maybe I pressed up on the slide lock while I was shooting and I locked it back while there was still a loaded mag in there. I've done that a couple times, but I've never had to discard any of my magazines. These things have been working forever, and you'll notice these are all Magpul mags. I do have some Glock mags with base pads, but this is what I shoot. Like when I shoot this, I have these, but I'm also going to use these ones because I'm going to load up subsonic ammo in them. So yeah, magazines, you can get away with like 3 mags for a lot of things. I did a video on like how many mags you should have and my thoughts on purposes for them. Like ideally 10 mags per gun, or per style, right? Like if you have 3 ARs, at least 10 mags, because you can have some self-defense mags, range mags, and backup mags. But yeah, the other thing with what I'm doing tomorrow with these people I'm taking out shooting, because I don't want to just load up, you know, this $500 worth of ammo and have them mag dump, I am purposely going to set up drills. I think what I want to do is for like, I'm bringing out 4 or 5 different 5.56 rifles so they can try a variety. I think I'm going to do like 1 box of ammo per mag. So each mag will have 20 rounds in there, so they're not just sitting there dumping it. Another thing I'm going to do, and then I also have like mags marked because I'm going to have some 300 blackouts. I don't want them to put a 5.56 or 300 blackout mag in the wrong caliber. You are always responsible for who you take out, especially if they're beginners. Their safety is on you, so you know, be sure of that. I am bringing out extra medical. I'll have a tourniquet for every single person there. I have like 4 or 5 different IFAKs now, so bring medical and know how to use it. And then just, again, because we're going to be running drills, right, I would like to run drills. They may not want to, but I'm just doing it just in case. I'm bringing out an extra belt. I have this T-Rex Arms Orion belt. I have this extra chest rig. I have extra plate carriers too, but chances are a newbie's not going to want to wear a plate carrier with armor in it. So I'm just going to bring out this extra chest rig, and I think we could have a lot of fun. In my head, you know, we'll have some fun and run drills, and I think that's how I can introduce new people into shooting, not by having them stand there and just shoot at paper. Like, move, shoot paper, shoot steel, shoot rifle, shoot pistol. I also have, like, you always see these targets at the range where it's just 6 bullseyes. It's like a full-size target. I was thinking we can have a couple of them like do like head-to-head, so they each shoot 5 rounds in each circle, and it's the best 2 out of 3 on the circle. So I want to make it fun for people that are not super familiar with firearms, so you know, we can get some more people in the hobby. And yeah, I think that's all that I had to say. But yeah, I'm gonna bring out cool guns for 5.56. Gonna do SCAR 16, HKMR 5.56, Daniel Defense Mark 18. 300 blackouts. We got the Rattler, Honey Badger, MP5 suppressed. I'm probably going to do my SIG MPX unsuppressed too. I'm bringing out guns that we have at the store, so that if they like them and they want to buy a gun, you know, we have it at the store. There's some stuff, like if I bring out my Honey Badger, I don't have that at the store right now. The SDs are a little bit tougher to get, but or the Maxim 9, like we don't sell those, so that's why I'm going to bring out another 9mm handgun suppressed. So it's like, well, I can't get you this, but if you want this one, we can do that. So trying to work it so, you know, my store helps me out a lot. I want to help them out a lot and bring them business if I can. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully this was a little bit helpful, but yeah, just, you don't have to sit there and mag dump. You can make your ammo go a long way, and all hobbies are expensive. My brother's into drifting cars. Like, he builds drift Miatas, and he got my other brother into it. I will share their Instagrams, but I would love to do that. I can't afford doing guns and drifting cars because they build them up. They burn through multiple sets of tires doing these events, and it looks like a lot of fun. I've done the ride-alongs with them on that, but I can't afford that hobby on top of guns. So thank you guys, and I'll see you for the next video.